going on, family? For those of you that don't know, my name is Kieran T Davis, and I'm putting this video out here with the intentions on helping as many people as possible. You see, I only ask that God uses me, speak through me in a way that allows us to resonate, connect, and reach those for whom this is for. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Also, before we really dive into this, I want to tell you guys that in the description with two things. If at any point this content resonates, connects with you or anything, or helps you, do me the kindness of liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, in the description, you're going to see an ebook for anybody who's interested in entrepreneurship and is feeling some type of friction, fear, whatever. I have an ebook for you that's $3. Just $3. It's going to help you guys out. Also, in the description, I left my email. I'm building a website right now, but I left my email for you guys to reach out. Anybody who's interested in coaching, and I'm going to tell you guys about this in this video. So, with that done, a conversation I wish people had with me 10 years ago. I'm 29, so this would have been 19. At 19. First and foremost, the number one thing is consistency. It's not like I didn't know the word, but I didn't understand the power of it. What I want to tell you guys is to continue to step up to bat. Continue to step up to bat. Those who know sports understand that. But what I'm saying is, like, in baseball, the only way you get better is by literally going out there to bat, going out there to swing, getting used to different pitches, getting used to hitting the ball. This is the same thing with anything. Because, see, there's a lot of theory. Some people think that, I'm just going to learn and watch a bunch of YouTube videos. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Learning is amazing. But a big part of this, guys, is you have to step up to the plate and bat. You got to go bat. Because there's going to be certain nuances that you do. There's going to be a thinking that you have an error in. There's going to be a lot of things that you aren't going to really figure out how to improve until you get up and you fail and you take the shot. Same thing with basketball. You have to shoot your free throws. You got to do your layups. You got to shoot your three-point shot. You have to consistently show up and actually put action towards what you're trying to improve. So what does this look like? If you're trying to get better with your money, this looks like every time you get paid, put money to the side. You don't save money once you transfer money into the other account. You save money once you get paid again and that money still exists. You save money once 30 days go by and you still have that money and you've accumulated more, right? See, so many people, they try something and they face adversity or they face the friction, right? And then they're like, this doesn't work. I tried that. It doesn't work. I tried that. It doesn't work. And I'm saying this because I've done this, especially 10 years ago. You try something, it doesn't work. This doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to go back to not doing anything at all. Instead, what you really are supposed to do is try something, acknowledge the problem or challenge that you're being faced with, and then figure out how to solve that problem to continue this journey of consistency. The only way you're going to be faced with this new problem is when you actually are putting in the work to develop, showing up every day, acknowledging and having the awareness and acceptance and accountability to see where you're going wrong, to address that and fix that. Like with me growing my channel here, it literally came down to, and shout out to Malik too, it really came down to me posting every day for 60 days and seeing a little progression. But you see, most of you stay focused on the result So you stop doing something because you're not getting the result you want. However, what I want to challenge you to understand that the consistency should be your measure of success. Your consistency. If you base your success on the result, you're going to feel like a failure until you get the result that you want. I tell you, you're not going to get the result you want until you become the person who can show up every day and not get the result, and make showing up every day your actual measure of development, your actual measure of success, your actual measure of progression. Once you shift that into your head, for example, you're like, I want to save $10,000, right? Your goal, you don't feel like, oh man, it's been this long, I don't have $10,000 yet, and you want to do it fast. We live in this microwave society. You want to do this fast, but in reality, you need to be able to make progression, snowball it, build it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Over time, you'll reach that goal. But not only that, you'll become a better person, become a better version of yourself. That's the biggest thing about this, right? See, this clicked into my head when I was younger, but now it's in the evolved version of this. But I used to think, man, the time gonna pass anyway. I might as well do this. It's gonna take a long time. Well, 2 years gonna pass anyway. I might as well do it. I might as well put the time in, right? Might as well put the time in. And even though that's a good mindset, it's not the best mindset. You'll accomplish a lot of things with that. You'll accomplish so much with that. Because I look around and I see some of my peers who have accomplished less. It's because they're like, man, I ain't trying to do that. It's gonna take too long, or I don't got time for that, or whatever excuse that they find, justifiable to not show up and become their best self, to accomplish what they need to accomplish for that journey. So many people don't understand that it's showing up every day that makes you who you are and that builds the life that you ultimately want. It's just showing up every day that does that. It's showing up every day. Showing up on your bad days, showing up on your great days, showing up on the days you don't feel like it, showing up regardless of what's going on in your life. That's what matters. Understand? You gotta think that, like, I was homeless a lot in high school, and most days I didn't know what I was going to eat. I didn't even know where I was going to be some days to take a shower. I still played football, still started varsity all 4 years, and that went a different route than I initially anticipated. But I love where I'm at now. But I'm just saying that, like, I'm not supposed to be here. My life isn't supposed to be the way that it is right now. With the way that I grew up, what was inevitable for someone in my circumstance was jail or death. To be pushed to the streets. And at 19, I actually had got my first offense, and my only offense, but I was living fast, I was living young, I was living dumb. I thought I knew. So many people, when you're young, you think you know, but you instead of seeking counsel. And this is the next thing that I'm going to say that I wish I knew younger, that you need a mentor, you need a coach. A mentor is a relationship that happens organically from you being somewhere and doing something, and someone becoming interested in you, and they want to mold you and shape you and develop you on your journey. But a coach is someone who you find and you acknowledge. I don't even know what kind of bug that is, but but a coach is someone that you found on your journey, who inspires, motivates you, and you believe that they're knowledgeable and you can learn from them and grow from them. You want to seek out their assistance. Now, this is another thing, guys. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I was struggling with growing my channel, and I seen Malik, Purpose Driven Men, posting a video, and this isn't the first time I've done this, but and I was like, he is doing amazing. I need to learn from him. I need to see what he's doing. Malik is about 5 years younger than me, and And I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? Because a coach can be somebody anywhere. You can be wanting to learn how to learn TikTok, and there's a 15-year-old going viral every post, and they just learn. They just know it. They got some type of knowledge. They got a system, a formula for this. I don't care who it is. I'm about to learn from you. So I paid them for a coaching call just to literally ask them, yo, okay, what are you doing? What is it? What is it? What is it? And I was able to learn from that. I was able to learn from that. We built a relationship from that. That's my brother. That's my brother. You know what I mean? Just off that conversation, off the intentionality of like, I'm going to pay you for your time. I'm not expecting a handout. You don't owe me anything. Nobody in this world owes me anything. If I want it, I got to go get it. And sometimes you got to pay people for their time. No one's just going to give you the sauce. You can learn the sauce by trying to copy success, but for the most part, you need to put your money where your mouth is and pay people for their time, right? Make sure we still recording. Make sure we still recording. So you gotta put your money where your mouth is, and that's not the first time. And even I told him after I paid for the session, I was like, man, I thought it was gonna be double, triple what you asked for. And because you as you become more successful and you try more things and you show up and you gain a consistency and you do all these things, you have so much more value to give people. Sometimes you don't even really fully understand what somebody's telling you because they're at such a higher level than you're at that you can't comprehend everything. And it's just a respect thing. So as men specifically, because women might get, women might get, and that's just, there's a double standards for everything. That's how life is. So sometimes women will get free game and they'll get that stuff. But as a man, you should never expect free game. You should always be willing to pay somebody for their time and for their information. So finding a coach, finding a mentor is gonna be very few and far in between. But you can always get a coach. Always get a coach. And that's why I tell you guys, you might be struggling in an area in life that I can assist you. And you can pay me for the time. You can pay me for the time. And we can work at it and figure it out. Getting a coach is a for sure way that you're going to 10x your efforts. You see, for me, I've paid for multiple coaches in my life, and I've never not gained knowledge and success from it. Never. The most I've paid for a coach was $3,000. It was $3,000, and that was just at for one course. And it's like a lot of you guys might be like, dang, $3,000, I don't know about that. It's like, hey, that shows the difference between you and I right now. If you want to level up in life, you need to learn from somebody who's done it. You guys don't know all the things that I've done in my life, all the things that I've overcome, all the things that I've learned, and you got to tap into that. But so many people aren't willing to pay somebody for their time. It's like you'll go to the store and Walmart and things like that, and you'll pay people for their product, but you don't pay people for their services. And it's like it doesn't make sense. You want the results you want in life, pay people for their time, and they will over deliver. They will over deliver. Me and Malik has built a relationship from me being intentional and not wasting his time. I saw this video and I'm like, man, he's snapping for real. Like, he knows something. He's posting every day. I keep seeing these things. I'm like, man, he know what he's doing. My first comment on his channel ever was, how can I pay you to teach me how to, grow on YouTube? And 2 months later, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. All glory to God. All glory to God, And I tell him, I thank you for your obedience and letting God use you and you being useful to his people and all of us, guys. So it's like, it's almost disrespectful for me to expect somebody to just do something for me because, I want it so bad. Everybody wants it so bad. That's the thing. Everybody wants it so bad. It's your consistency and the action that you put in that's going to let anybody know how bad you actually want it. And I'll even go as far to say, if you're willing to pay for information, that lets me know how bad you want something as well. Only people who are serious about their life, only people who are serious about developing their life and developing themselves will pay for a coaching. That's it. You're serious when you pay for coaching. There's a lot. I know people who like have 6-figure businesses seven-figure businesses, like eight-figure businesses, and all these people, majority of people I've met in coaching programs because we both took the risk. And or the coach was the is the eight-figure business owner, and you meet their network and you connect with all these people who are who are purpose driven, these people who are on a mission, these people who have committed to that oath to becoming their best self and things like that. So it's like, I'm asking you guys, how serious are you about getting to the next step? Because see, you see, wealth will come to you effortlessly once you commit to your purpose. You may say, what is my purpose? I have a whole video on that, and we can talk about that in depth. I'm actually going to build something for you guys to be able to get to the bottom of this easily. And it's not a microwave thing, guys. It's something that it's in you, and you have to look inside yourself. And I can give you the right questions and steps and series to identify that. But it's not like something I'm gonna be like, let me Harry Potter hat, Gryffindor. Like, I'm not. It's not gonna be like that. Like, you know what I mean? So, but when you align with what you're supposed to be in life and what you're supposed to do in life, the value will reveal itself to the world, and money will come to you effortlessly. There's a lot of things that people like to barter with me as well. Like, hey, can you help me do this? I'll do this for you. And it's like, okay, cool. And we're both gonna go make money off the exchange we're doing. So we don't mind. We don't mind. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love it. I love it. But I really want to tell you guys that you got to show up and be consistent and stop focusing on the results, but focus on you showing up every day. And I promise you, if you just focus on showing up every day, as you look back, you're going to get the results you're looking for. And then also utilize networking. Sometimes you're going to build your network from finding a mentor, or a mentor finding you, I should say, because it just happens. And they're going to introduce you to people, and you're going to be able to connect to their network.